Hello, my name is Abby, and I am looking forward to telling you all about my trip to Africa. So without further ado, let's get started. First, I boarded the plane heading to Cape Town, South Africa. This is a picture I took on the plane. Then I took this photo in the dining room of my hotel. Here's a better picture of Cape Town. Next, I decided I wanted to go see the Castle of Good Hope. It was amazing. Amazingly huge, that is. I couldn't miss the opportunity to go swim at Camp Stay. After I dried off, I decided I wanted to go on the aerial cable to the top of Table Mountain. And here is a better picture of Table Mountain. I had nothing else to do that night, so I left the group and went to Two Oceans Aquarium. There was so much to see. Later on, the next day, I boarded the plane that would take me to the Kigalagadi Transfrontier Park in the Kalahari Desert in Botswana. It was great. I had so much fun. Just look how big it is. I couldn't believe it. It covers up pretty much all of Botswana. So later, I visited Chobe National Park. I saw one huge elephant, a few zebras, 6 gazelle, one ginormous hippo, a very mean-looking leopard, and 6 lions just soaking in the sun. And our tour guide told us that gazelles are actually one of the fastest animals in the world. Here's where my favorite part comes in. We went to Victoria Falls. It's one of the world's 7 wonders, and not to mention the 4th largest African river. I had so much fun. I went ziplining and went on a really cool African boat tour. After I was done with Victoria Falls, I traveled north so I could see the African rainforest. I traveled through the Zambezi River, Malawi, Tanzania, Burundi, and Rwanda. Then I entered Uganda to visit Kaibo Forest National Park. I was far away, but I saw a lot of monkeys. I even found out something really neat. Kaibo Park protects their wildlife and is home to very moist evergreen forest. Pretty cool, right? But of course, like most places, Africa is not only desert and rainforest. It has urban life too. So I couldn't stop and I really just had to know what urban life was like. Therefore, I visited Nairobi, Kenya. This city was, I guess, interesting. It was very crowded that day, but it was still easy to see the mix of wealth and poverty, with about a 22% poverty rate. Next, I went to Mogadishu, Somalia. It was not a very healthy city in terms of crime and its reputation. The population is unknown because there's so much crime that it is actually dangerous to be counted. But it's estimated to be between 1.5 to 3 million. It has a 43% extreme poverty rate. I was warned against going there and I could see why. For my last day in Somalia, I decided to stop at the Mogadishu Cathedral. It was falling apart, but it's still a major tourist attraction. In my last day in Africa, I went to Timbuktu and I visited the Jengraber Mosque. It's a learning center that was built in 1327 and is still around today. It is made of mud and it is actually really neat. So that was my trip to Africa, and I hope I can go again someday. I'm trying to make the movie stop. That's dang it! I told you to stay downstairs.